Hi everyone, so today I am here with an elderly couple's retirement cottage. I was just in the mood to build again. This one didn't take as long. This one was actually not that long of a build, but maybe about 2 or 3 hours it took me. So hopefully I'm going to start getting quicker at building because this build wasn't even that big, but I do feel like I put quite a bit of detail into it, and I put a lot of heart into this one, I think, because when I was thinking about this, I was like, I really want to do a build for an elderly couple because I feel like the elderly Sims kind of get overlooked and you just kind of wait for them to die, or at least I do. So I thought I want to make like a house for a Sims to move into when they become elderly, so it's still cute and it would be fun to go and visit them and stuff like that. So when I was building this, I was actually thinking about my grandparents' house, and it's actually pretty much the same layout as their house. The garden's bigger and stuff like that, but the interior is basically the same kind of layout. It's just not got some cupboards because I don't really put cupboards and things into The Sims like you do have in real life. So I thought that was kind of fun. My granddad actually, he lives in a sheltered accommodation. I think that's what it's called, where you've got like the strings and stuff. And if anything like happens, you could pull the string and then somebody would come along to your house and make sure you're okay. So that's really good. But when I was doing the interior of this house, I was actually thinking a lot about my grand's style. And sadly she passed away a year ago. So when I was making this, I was kind of like, oh, I really want to take some inspiration from how she would decorate her house. So some of the colours and things are kind of crazy because she would buy like a mix match of stuff and nothing really matched. And it was always just you would never know that a man lived in a house, because my gran would buy like pinks and girly stuff and my granddad just put up with it. He just had that stuff, so like the bedding and things. She would never really buy white because my granddad always spills things, so she would always make sure it was like fun colours and stuff like that. Now the garden I did spend a bit of time on as well, actually quite a bit of time, because I felt like the garden was quite important because my granddad always likes to go out and do the gardening and things like that. So I did put a lot of plants and stuff in this build. I also what was I going to say? Can't even remember now. I don't remember what I was going to say there, but yeah, so I put a lot of plants and stuff in the garden just because I felt like a lot of elderly people kind of tend to garden quite a bit. I maybe put too much plants, but I really did like the way that it turned out. My granddad as well, he likes to watch the birds and things like that, so he would always be putting like bird food out or like bread or things like that to feed them, and he kind of likes to watch them, I think, as well. So right now we were trying to do the windows, but I moved on to put a step out front because I wasn't going to have any steps. I was just going to have it so they went into the house, but I thought it looked a little bit strange, so I went ahead and put a step there. I felt like this part of the roof that we're doing right now, it was kind of I don't know, it didn't really look right, so that's why I was trying to find like a chimney or something. And that roof in the middle, it really did need something, but we get to that later. So we're looking for windows right now, and I do eventually find some, obviously, but it's actually the one that's on the bathroom on the left of the front door there. Yep, we're using those ones. Which you might think they're a bit big for a bathroom, but I do get blinds for that, so it actually looks okay. So again, I was trying to fill in that part of the roof, but I could not for the life of me find anything at all. But I did find these cute little, it's like a spade and a rake for gardening, and I thought those were quite cute. And as well, my grandparents had, or have, my granddad has a lot of like clutter in his garden. Well, not like clutter, but decor, you know, like little, not necessarily gnomes. I don't actually think he has any gnomes, which is kind of funny because I did put a lot of gnomes in the back garden, but I couldn't really see anything else. He tends to have like little squirrels or, you know, little ornaments, like animal ornaments and stuff. That's what he tends to have. But I actually think it was my grand that bought them all. I don't even know if my granddad bought any of them. He's more into like his plants and things, I think, but I do put a bird bath in the back garden too. But right now I decided to go with this mailbox. I don't know what expansion it came with, but I really liked it because I thought it wasn't like your typical mailbox, and I just thought it looked kind of nice for a cottage. So we're putting this stuff on the walls, which I might have put too much, but I do like the way it turned out. And for the roof, I am putting like stuff on it, just because I really felt like I needed something to just, it was too white, and I don't know, I just felt like it needed something. But as well, you might have seen me put like piping on the front as well, because I thought it looked a little bit more realistic. Now I really like this thing here, but I felt like it was too deep when I turned to the sides, so we don't actually use that. I don't think we add anything else, maybe. I was going to add more flowers, but then they started creeping in to the front of the house, so we're on to the back now, putting in flowers and stuff here. There are a lot of flowers. There's also going to be a little gardening area, so you guys could do gardening with them and stuff. I do want to play with the elderly Sims more, because I feel like I don't really play with them that much, and I don't know, I don't really give them a chance. It's always like young adult and adult that's always my favourites to play. I suppose this doesn't have to be an elderly like retirement cottage, but you could probably use it for anything you wanted. I just kind of wanted to do that. But right now I am trying to make, it's kind of like a little cute corner, or not corner, but like a little cute area where I stick a bench in, and lots of plants, and of course lots of plants, because I've done that in the entire build, but lots of stuff. And I thought it would be like a little romantic area for the couple to just go outside and, you know, sit together on the bench. And I put a little bonfire as well, which as you'll see shortly. And also I put a bird bath, so it could be like they're watching the birds in the bird bath and stuff like that, which I think is something that my granddad would actually do. But yeah, so more of those things at the back, because I just felt like it filled the gap a little bit. And I do end up changing the colour because I do decide it's too dark, and I did toy with the idea of a fireplace, but I snapped out of that and went with the little it's not the bonfire, what is it? I can't remember the name of it, you guys. Campfire, that's it. I put that. So over here I put a hose, and oh, I'm trying to mess about with some stuff, and I found this thing which is quite decorative, but I go ahead and put that in. And here's me doing all the gnomes that I was talking about earlier. Just kind of, I don't know why I put that ship up, but yeah, a little parasol, is that what it's called, the little umbrella thing over the seat in case it's raining, which it doesn't in the game, but you know. But yeah, all the little gnomes is what I put. And here's me doing the bird bath next. I just thought this was a really cute build, and I did like it. So I hope that you guys do as well. Because I am trying super hard with my builds recently, and I'm trying to improve and things like that. And I do want to bring you guys more of these types of videos. So the little log thing, because they do have the campfire, so I thought, you know, that could be where they keep all their wood and to light it and stuff. So here's me putting in the little garden area for them to plant, and just putting some dirt because you can put it on the ground too. So I'm just doing a little bit of terrain painting here, which actually takes me a little bit of time. I mean, not too long, but just trying to figure out what I liked, because I thought the green was just too bland, or not too bland, but like I thought it just kind of needed something. So again, I was in with the dark, and now I just put in like it's not like weeds, but it's like little flowers and stuff like that. I'm putting some more trees along the back because I felt like I wanted a little bit extra privacy, even though it is an extra like big fence that we've got. Well, it's not huge, but yeah. So we're doing the interior now because I'm done with the outside. So as you can see, the bedroom it's got pink carpet because I thought that is totally something my gran would have done. You know, she doesn't really care. So as well, the patterns, wallpapers and things like that. Yeah, I think that is also really cute as well. But yeah, the bedroom is quite pink and probably more feminine than it is masculine. But I guess you guys could change it up if you don't like that style. But yeah, I wasn't even sure whether to do the interior of this house. I was actually going to leave it just with the exterior so that you guys could furnish it yourself. So let me know what you think of those ideas, or if you want me to keep on doing interior. Because I do like doing the interior, but right now I am preferring doing the exterior. And I know that interior is quite a personal thing. So some of you might want to do the interior yourself anyway, so you might even buy it unfurnished without you know, the furniture. But let me know what you think. I do quite like doing it. But that's if you were to download it anyways. All these houses that I do builds on, they are on the gallery, and my username is just Sofee-x. As well, what I was going to say, we're going to do another secret word this part, so I'll say that at the end of the video, so you guys can all leave it in the comment, because on the last build video I thought that was really fun to have the secret word. And no matter when you watch the video, like if you watch this in like a year's time, or if you're watching it now, you can still leave the secret word comment, because I think it's really cool to see who actually watches the videos to the end. And I like to see that, and it's just a fun little thing for us to do. So yeah, I'm putting the perfumes and things up. I just use that cheap little TV, because my grandparents, they did have a TV in their bedroom, or my granddad, does he still have it? I don't know if he still has a TV in his room, but they used to, so that when they were like, say, unwell or something, they could lie in bed and just watch the TV instead of having to be in the living room and stuff, you know. So they just had like a little cheap one in there. So right now we're putting in the bath and the shower and things like that. I don't know how you guys like the commentary to be. Do you like me to tell you what I'm doing, or do you like me to do what I'm doing just now and kind of go off and talk about random things as well as what I'm doing? Or would you rather I'm just like, okay, so we're putting stuff on the counter and putting the toilet roll up, or, you know, I don't know. Let me know what you guys prefer for commentary style, because like I say, I typically do just put music in, so I haven't really been doing commentary over steeples for much at all. But onto the kitchen. So I was going to use a table without a tablecloth, but I preferred the tablecloth because, again, I thought it was something my gran would do, because you could always wipe down the tablecloth and put it through the wash, or I don't know, whatever. So yeah, doing the kitchen. I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze as well. But I put the little islandy thing in the middle. I thought it looked nice, but I wasn't really sure about how things fitted in. I did play test the house and everything should be fine. But as well, if you again are going to download it, I would recommend doing it with move objects on. Always with my builds, I would honestly recommend doing it with move objects on. It's just because I use that a lot. So I don't want things to like break for you guys or anything when you download them. Or not that it would break, but it just might not look the same. I don't know. I don't really even know how it works, but I've always said that if I use move objects, I would recommend downloading it with move objects. In the middle of this island there, I just put a little thing with cakes, because every time I go to like my grandparents' house, they'd always have like something to eat, you know. I think most people's grandparents are probably the same. So onto the living room now, and yeah, I put a fireplace because I did want to have one outside, but I think that's actually something that they've always had, is a fireplace in their living room. So I did go with that. And again, I'm actually putting the couches and stuff kind of similarly to what the actual house looks like. I just kind of went with that, and I kind of like the idea of it. So here I'm doing like little shelves, because they have like or my granddad has a CD player on his wall, and with loads of, or not on his wall, but on shelves. So I kind of wanted to replicate that, but I didn't really like the way that turned out, and I thought it kind of looked a bit sparse, and I do try and fix it up, but something just didn't look right, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do end up deleting it and just going with the two bookshelves, because I just felt like something just wasn't working for me here. So I do delete that, and I do put the stereo up there, which you probably need steps to get to to reach. So again, CDs, because CDs everywhere, because that's the only way that they have to listen to music, because they don't have like their iPads or anything like that, so they do listen to their music on the stereo. Yep, just popping up some pictures now. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the build. So yeah, I put those pictures there up. They might look a little bit random, but I just thought that could be like pictures of their like granddaughter and grandson or something, like, I don't know, or their kids, or I don't know. I put some trophies up too, because yeah. And oh, that little thing at the front of the fireplace, I liked that because I thought it gave the fireplace a little bit more detail, and as well they have a lot of ornaments based around the fireplace, so I do try to do that too. My gran would always have dolphins. She was obsessed with dolphins, so but unfortunately in the game they don't have any, and I was like, I'm just going to use the little pig and the rabbit and stuff like that. But I do think that it turned out kind of cute, and you'll see the elderly couple together in this house at the end of the video too, because I do have them wandering about whilst I'm doing the little tour of the house. Oh, in the last video someone was asking how I do the little tours at the end of my videos. I do just press the tab key on the keyboard, so that takes you into like that mode, and you could just use WASD and move around. But yeah, that's what I did. So on to the, oh no, we're putting a little gardening kit box out there. Onto the hallway, where it's pretty simple in here. It's basically just some shoes, a rug, and then I put some pictures up, and that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually say the secret word now, because we're nearing the end of the video, and I don't even know what to make the secret word, but I'm thinking we're gonna make the secret word flowers, because I did use quite a lot of flowers in this. So if you have watched to the end of this video, then do leave the word flowers in the comments below, so I could see that you watched all the way to the end. But right now, yep, I'm just messing about with lighting, and here we are onto the little tour of the house. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you want to download it, like I say, my origin username is Sofee-x. so you could go ahead and download it if you so desire. I do think that this elderly couple is super cute. I just downloaded them actually on the gallery really quickly. I can't even remember who it was that downloaded them from, but I was like, I need an elderly couple. I can't be bothered to make them, so I just quickly grabbed them from the gallery. I'm thinking of doing like starter homes and stuff as well, so let me know if you think that would be a good idea. But like I say, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Don't forget to leave a like and thanks if you did, and the word flower in the comments below if you watched all the way to the end. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye everyone.